Hi everyone, myself Vamsi Krishna. In this video, I am going to focus on how to monitor EC2 service from New Relic. Let me give some small background about New Relic. New Relic works as a service so that you can access it from anywhere and anytime. It can be considered as the plumbing that makes web application run faster. New Relic Insights uses data from New Relic's other products and use it to analyze user behavior, business transactions, customer insights, and more. Before we start implementing, let us see how to integrate our AWS account with New Relic. You can just create a free account in New Relic and just say New Relic login. Okay, you should be able to log in this. I already logged into my account. This is my New Relic account UI. From here, we need to focus on infrastructure. Basically, EC2 is an infrastructure. Click on infrastructure. In the infrastructure, click on AWS. Okay, here there are a lot of services available. You need to first select which service you want to integrate. I am going to select EC2. Click on EC2, and step 1, there are certain steps involved in this process. Step 1, we need to create a role and establish trust. For that, we need to use AWS IAM console to create a new role. Click on IAM. And in IAM, I need to create a role. Just see how to create a role. We need to select role type as another AWS account. Okay. In IAM, click on roles and create role, and select type of trusted entity. We need to select another AWS account because New Relic is something of third party, right? Specify accounts that can use this role. Okay, we need to mention the account ID of New Relic. Copy account ID from here. This is the account ID. Okay, just paste this account ID. Okay, account ID is done, and we need to mention external ID as well, so that when third party is using this role, we can use this external ID as well. This is for extra security purpose. Copy the external ID also from New Relic. This is New Relic account ID or external ID, both are same. Click on this, paste it. Okay, now click on next permissions. In the permissions, we want to give only read only access for New Relic. Okay, we don't want to give any other policies. We just want to give read only access. Search for read only access, read only access, and enter. You can scroll down and you can search for read only access. This is the read only access. Select the read only access. Next tag, next review. I will say New Relic IAM role. Okay, I'll say New Relic IAM role. In the Relic role description also I have kept the same. Scroll down and click on create role. Perfect. Now go to New Relic. Click on next step. Click on next. Click on next. Click on next. And in the final step, it is asking our AWS account details. Okay, two things it is asking. One thing is AWS account name, and another one is policy for the IAM role which you just created. Okay, ARN. Scroll down and click on New Relic IAM role. Copy the role ARN and go and paste it under ARN section. Now you want AWS account name. Go to your my account. of your AWS account and just copy your account name. Copy this and paste your account name here. Perfect. We have done 2. You need to give your corresponding AWS account name and your corresponding IAM role ARN which you created. Next, click on next. And now you need to select what services you want. I am unselecting select all option, and I want only EC2. Okay, I don't want anything else. I just want EC2. Scroll down and say next. Now we are setting up your integration. It takes 5 minutes. We need to wait until 5 minutes. Only then we can see the complete information in the EC2 dashboard of New Relic. I'm just pausing the screen for 5 minutes. Yeah, now we can see the screen. Now you can refresh the page. Once it started integrating, roughly it takes between 3 to 5 minutes. Now we should be able to see instances per region. In my case, I have 5 instances in US East 1 and 2 instances in US East West 2. If you want, we can see here, click on EC2. Total 5 instances will be there. Five instances, 3 are in running, 1 is stopped and 1 is terminated. You can see this, total 5 are there, 3 are in running, 1 is stopped and 1 is terminated. You can see here as well, running 3 are there, stopped 1 is there, terminated 1 is there. Okay, total 5 instances. And in case of US West 2, 2 instances are there. You can switch to US West 2. You can verify there are 2 stopped instances in ES West 2. You can see stopped, how many are there? Stopped US West 2. Here we have 2 stopped instances, right? Next, this is clear. Next, we have seen the instances. Then you can see the instance types as well. If you want, scroll down and see the instance type. T2.micro, 3 servers are of T2.micro, 2 servers are of T2.small, 1 server is of T2.xlarge and T2.medium, and this is the EC2 inventory. And if you want, you can see here, right? EC2 instance state. How many are running? These are running. You can see by time. How many are running? You can see this. Now, how many are stopped? You can see them, and you can see only terminated one. See, these are terminated. Okay, you can see, in fact, EC2 instance events as well. It takes some time to pull, but overall, this is how we need to monitor EC2 instances per region, instance state, EC2 events, and instance types. And once this is done, if you want to remove this setup, right, you can go back to AWS integrations, click on manage services, and just scroll down and click on unlink this account. We have seen how to link AWS EC2 with New Relic, and once your task is done, as a part of our cleanup activity, you can click on unlink this account and just say unlink this. That's it, your account is unlinked. Now there are no integrations. If you want, again, you can link any AWS account and you can monitor any of those services. In this session, we have seen overall how to establish the connection between AWS account and New Relic through IAM role, and then we have seen EC2. Thanks everyone for watching this video.